Hi guys, it is April from Getting Huggy With It. Today I wanted to talk to you about my July TBR. These are the books that I want to read in July. Now, I am not perfect with my TBRs, but I'm starting to feel that I am reaching for books on my TBRs a little bit more. I don't know how long that's gonna last, so we'll see. But if you want to see the 5 books I'm hoping to read this July, just keep on watching. Let's get into it. Okay, first up is The Little Stranger by Sarah Waters. Now, this is a book that I have tried to read before. I've picked it up and I've put it down. However, this is coming out in the theaters pretty soon. I think it's in August that it's coming out in the theaters, and I would really like to read it before I go and see it. And I love this cover. I think this is the only book that has like colored edges on my shelf, so I had to pick this one up. This is about a family who has a lot of illness in their family, honestly, and there is a doctor that comes to visit and take care of them, essentially. And there is also a ghost, I believe, in this home at Hundreds Acres Hall. Oh no, it's just Hundreds Hall. I don't really know much more about it than that. I think I had originally gotten like maybe 50 pages in and then stopped. But I think I had missed, you know, the ghost stuff hadn't happened yet. And I really love a ghost story. And there's also something about summer. No, I think there's just something about ghost stories. I was just going to say I like reading about ghost stories more in the summer, but I think that's totally a lie. So I just want to read it in July. I also really want to read Nevermore, The Trials of Morgan Crowe. I feel like so many of my dear bookish friends have read this recently and have loved it. And this is a children's literature book, and it's got a lot of Harry Potter vibes. So this follows a little girl named Morgan Crowe, and she's cursed. And she's blamed for all the local misfortunes. This curse says that she's going to die on her 11th birthday. However, a man named Jupiter North appears just as she's about to turn 11, and he whisks her away to Nevermore, and you follow her there, and I'm so excited to read this. It just sounds so cute, and I haven't read any children's literature for a little while, so I'm gonna read that for sure. I would also really like to read In the Vines by Shannon Kirk. This is coming out in July, on July 17th. And this is about a girl whose mother dies fairly mysteriously. Now, she goes back to the estate where her mother was kind of raised. Her mother spent a lot of time there. And her aunt lives there now. And she goes there and she discovers that her aunt has a lot of secrets. And you kind of unravel them, and this is set on like a seaside estate, and it just seems like this is really the time to read it, is in the summer, so that is definitely going to go down as well. I'd also really like to read The Lifeboat by Charlotte Rogen. I definitely needed to have some more, you know, historical fiction here. So this is about a group of passengers who are on a ship in 1914. The ship goes down and they're saved by getting into a lifeboat. Now, the people that get into this lifeboat are from various walks of life. Some of them are very wealthy, some of them are of a lower class, and it's about their dynamics when the ship goes down. Do you still have class playing a huge role, or does it all go out the window? To me, it would just all go out the window, like we're just trying to survive, everybody. But what happens in 1914 when class was incredibly important? So I'm super excited to read this, so yes. And then finally, Another book that has recently become an adaptation on Bravo is Picnic at Hanging Rock by Joan Lindsay, and this is a classic thriller from Australia. And I really like Australian literature. Most of the stuff that I've read from Australia has been very good. And this is like, I think, one of their most beloved books. This takes place in the year 1900. And we follow a group of young women that all go to Appleyard College for Young Ladies. They decide to go and have a picnic at Hanging Rock. And then 3 girls just go exploring and they never come back. What happened to them? I would love to know, wouldn't you? So those are the books I really, really want to read this July. Let me know in the comments below what book you are hoping to read in July, or a bunch of books you're hoping to read in July. I would love to know. And I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, bye.